Guys, I know you see the fits. We dressed up for sexiness. It's the last episode of the year.
Yeah.
And you know we had to do it by talking about the #1 rated ticketing app on the App Store, which is
SeatGeek, baby.
That's right, guys. It was over 75,000 live events, over 28 million downloads.
SeatGeek got you covered.
Got you covered, my boy.
Yeah, it's such an easy website to use. I promise you, man. I promise you, if you haven't used SeatGeek and you've been listening to me, just listening to us, do yourself a favor, pause this video, www.seatgeek.com, or go on the App Store and download it, dude.
Guys, SeatGeek has been absolutely incredible throughout this whole year for us. We've used them consistently. And there's a bunch of amazing concerts and things that are happening
all the
coming
time
into the new year.
All the time.
So just pop in, see what's up, see what's cracking, and take yourself out somewhere. Take somebody out somewhere.
We're taking Jessica. We're buying her tickets to go see Rosalia.
That's right. And we're going to be using
We
SeatGeek.
haven't told her yet, so now I have to buy them.
You know what? What if we use the code La Plática 10 to get 10% off our ticket?
Okay, that'll help me out a little bit.
That's also available for you guys. Shout out to SeatGeek. Shout out to you guys. And we'll see you guys in 12.4 seconds.
Please, on the comments, let them know how good he looks.
Come on, man. Let me know. What's up with it?
Fuck me, though, right?
I'm going to use it.
Let me be honest.
Every guest is a privilege.
Do we want to go there?
Get jolly, cause I'm on a podcast with Josh Labor.
Yeah, you have too, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me just tell you.
Guys, welcome to the last episode of the year. Is it Merry Eve year?
No, Happy New Year's Eve.
New Year. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's Eve. Duh. Am I stupid or am I stupid?
This is not like a complicated thing.
Yeah. Happy New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What day is this going live? What date is it right now in the world of time, in history? Wow. Happy 29th of December, coming into
the new year.
Yeah.
Hence why we look so sexy.
That's right. This is the end of 2025. What an incredible year. Look, before we get into this episode, I want you to do your intro. I just got to stop you real quick and say, damn, you look fly, my boy.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I stop you real quick and let you know?
Please stop me. Please stop me.
Damn, you look fly, my boy.
What's up?
But you've been looking fly.
Hey, say something nice.
Say something we don't know.
Shit, what's up? Talk to me. Say
La Plática, the last show of the year. Wow, what a feeling.
Yeah, man.
Once again, consistent every week.
Man. We don't man.
Is that 4 years
straight?
Man. It don't matter because it's just going to keep going and going and going.
Yeah. I got to give us a little bit of kudos speaking to not missing because, you know, we have been doing this for some time now, but we have not missed a single week of uploading since we've been on this journey as me as a co-host, I should say the least, right? We've been consistent and people have showed up for us every single week. And it just means the world that you guys have rocked with us throughout this year.
Yeah.
For everybody who came to the live shows, like we love you, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Everybody who bought merch, people who commented, people who just DM us and just tell us that they appreciate what we do, and that we've been able to put a smile on their face. It goes a long way, and we will never take it for granted.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Well said.
I just wanted to talk so the camera could be on me and people can like get a good look at how good I look, you know? Like I don't even know what I'm saying. Sometimes I just be talking, I'm like, I know the camera's on me right now.
You look great. Something about when you wear aviators yourself as well, but just like society.
Yeah.
There's a sort of Hollywood fame glam look to you immediately.
Okay, can I tell you something? That's funny that you say that, okay?
It's very like Hollywood.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I've had people like style me in the past and they always want to put me in aviators. But for the past life of mine, I have not been an aviator fan because I just didn't like the way they look on my face. But for whatever reason, this year, specifically Coachella, it changed my whole perspective. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like the aviator look. And it does give more of a Hollywood kind of vibe.
There's a look. Yeah, I feel like you have a perfectly facial structure.
For aviators.
Your eye sockets just perfectly blend in with the glasses.
Yeah. What do you think about my voice right now? Is Hollywood enough for you? Sucker?
Don't do that. I don't like it.
Me neither, dude.
This episode is also sponsored by the one and only SeatGeek. We want to thank SeatGeek for sponsoring this whole video. Without SeatGeek, guys, honestly, like even like behind, how do you say it? I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my train of thought.
Don't lose it.
Behind the screen, behind the scenes, SeatGeek does a lot for us. So we want to appreciate you guys.
They do.
We love working with them, not just because they mess with us, but because they're actually a really cool company to work with, and we love them. We authentically use SeatGeek, and I know you guys like it too. So thank you, Siki. We appreciate you, and we hope to work with you again.
Well, we are.
I
Coming
hope
into the new year, baby.
I
They
hope
don't
so.
stop.
I hope so. But yeah, man. So you look good.
Thank you, bro.
I look good.
Come on, man.
Once again, I want to thank the.
You guys can't see camera 4, but they
yeah, we
look
can't
fucking
see it.
fine.
Yeah,
Fine
they look
now.
super fine.
Dressed to impress to the nine.
I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Not only do they work with us and whatnot, but we're all friends and we love each other.
We love each other.
I love you guys.
It's a big love fest going on over
Even though
here.
you guys will never say it back, but
Dude, that tux right there is fitted to perfection. See, here's the thing, bro. It's all about tailoring, and that's what you did, bro. Is that Tom Ford? Don't answer that. It is.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah. No, but aviators. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Damn, man, it's New Year's, bro.
That's it,
Is there a
baby.
reason why in New Year's, like, people love to dress up? Is there like a thing that happened like 1,000 BC ago or something like that?
Yeah, I
where
don't know.
people like really get elegant. That's why we wore, it's like, you know, we got a little suited up. Nothing crazy, just kind of natural.
Algo light.
I'll go light and
You know what I
like,
mean?
you know what I mean? Like, is there ever a thing?
Look, it's to symbolize new beginnings, bring good luck, express
it.
hope for the future, and break from the past.
Wow, okay. Drawing on ancient traditions of wearing special attire for good fortune.
Come on, baby, give me that good fortune.
Okay, I fuck with it. But hey,
if
if you in the couch right now and you like to spend your New Year's Eve on the couch watching the news, watching that ball drop, I ain't hating on that either.
Nah, man, nah.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like good fortune comes within you and with what you do, with what you preach, with what you
Damn.
represent.
You a poet, baby.
Yeah.
You on it.
Yeah.
It's that suit, bro.
It's a suit, man.
Got you acting different out
Te
here.
quieres que te diga, bro.
Honestly, bro.
Honestly, though, like, what do you want me to tell you?
No, I think you covered it.
Okay.
This year was incredible, man. 2025. It's kind of crazy to think that we're in 2025 as it end. This year went insanely fast.
Yeah.
But it was truly a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
Just grateful to be here. Grateful to finish off strong.
Yeah, man.
Another incredible year.
It's kind of incredible. I mean, I was just speaking to my mom and I said, can you believe it's Christmas already, Mom?
Mama.
And I said, remember in January, all the fires and everybody
I
was
know.
like, it was horrible.
Yeah.
And I felt like January lasted like 3 months.
Yeah. It
And-
did. That's a normal thing. That's a normal feeling that people experience, by the way.
There's a word for that.
Yeah. Damn, this shit feels long.
Yeah.
It's one word.
Yeah, yeah. So it's crazy how we're here now.
Yeah.
I really like 2025.
Yeah, good year.
A lot of personal things that I want to fix for myself. A lot of cool things that we did. A lot of like, we went on tour. That was awesome.
Lit.
A lot of people ask me like, what did you learn or what was your favorite part about the tour? And there's so many things that I can say, but I just think it's seeing you guys, everybody back at home and you guys attending it, if you were able to attend and actually seeing you guys, the things that you guys would tell Josh and myself. It was really special. A lot of special moments happen, like just traveling together. You know what I mean? Like getting to know each other more and more and more. Realizing that Jessica doesn't like us in reality.
I noticed that. Did you
know
get
what I
that
mean?
same vibe?
I got it. I just want to say, I finally want to talk about it because it's the end of the year and I don't care anymore. But yeah, things like that, I'm totally joking.
Wait, I was like, whoa, that felt pretty serious. I was like, wait, what?
And yeah, just like, from meeting to the airport, hey, what's up? To doing the whole traveling, all the jokes, all the
Hee ha-has.
the hee-hees and the ha-has and going through stuff together, doing the sound checks and, creating this amazing show that Jessica helped us create. It was a really good time. And just those memories, the things that nobody sees is what sometimes is my favorite. But just seeing everybody, back at home, that was like super, super special. It was a great feeling. I loved it.
Yeah, man.
And I hope to do it again.
Special.
And just being here, man.
That was definitely a highlight of the year for sure, is doing like the live shows. I also felt like there was like a lot of growth within us from those shows. You know, like getting out of our comfort zone. And as confident as I was going into those shows, there was like a part of me that was nervous. There was a part of me that was like, holy shit, we're about to do this.
Yeah.
This is a live audience.
It ain't no joke.
These are 1,000 people staring at us, holding on to every single word we say. And it was like a lot, right? But being able to step into it and feeling like the love and energy from everybody, I just feel like it did something to me as an individual.
It made it easier.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like going into it, you're like, damn, for 90 minutes of pure entertainment, we're going to have to just talk.
Yeah.
That's really intimidating, bro. To keep people's attention like that for 90 minutes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But everybody back at home who attended the show, you guys made that possible. The energy that you guys would bring to us, that was special.
What is something this year that really impacted you? A moment that impacted you this year?
Not the podcast, just anything.
If it was
life.
part of the podcast, so be it.
I just feel like a lot of people around me, like I start to realize, like, not that I have bad friends, because I don't. That's something that I'm really fortunate to have, is really good friends. But I've met a lot of people, and then within those, a lot of people, within those friends, there's people that actually truly, truly, truly love you and want you to do good in life. And I've learned that I am such a yes man sometimes. I am such a good friend to everybody that I tend to say yes to a lot of things. I tend to give a lot of time to a lot of things. So I learned this year and going into next year is it's not that I'm not going to give time to people, but I'm really going to give it to the people who actually se lo merece, who actually really need it. Not that you need my time, but you know, people who actually want my time, I'll give it to you because I truly feel that, you know? So I just think like making even more and more genuine connections with people, you know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes, a lot of the times, I do just waste my time doing things, whether I have a good time or not, sure. But just have more genuine connections with not just actual friends, but actual people too, and be present.
Okay, so I'm going to say something right now. You did not hear my question. That was
something that I learned.
No, what, like a moment that impacted you? Was there a moment?
Like an actual moment?
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you said, I didn't answer your question. Did I? A moment.
Was there something like a moment, like maybe like you received like a very special gift that like, you know, reflects time, or like, you know, maybe you had a moment with like an audience member, a viewer of the show that just really hit you and touched you, or maybe you shared a special moment with your wife, you know? Or your mom, or your dogs, or something that really stood out to you that you cherish this year that you're gonna hold on to and bring on to like next year, of like or just like a look back moment.
I feel like I've had many, but maybe one that sticks out to me is just kind of like a moment, like a conversation I had with my mom. That's the moment where it made me realize that me growing up, I'm scared to lose time with my mom.
Love that.
But in reality,
I get this.
But in reality, what's really going on, and like the stress bar for me isn't as high as her stress bar for her own mom.
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, explain this.
So
because I think I relate to this really.
So my moment
very much
is realizing myself that I don't got that much time with my mom or my dad, right? I mean, I do, but like I'm trying to have like maximize my time with them. But that's my stress bar. It's kind of shaking, right? But what I realized, the moment that I realized, is that my mom's stress bar with her own family is even more shaky than mine, because her parents are even older. So it's making me realize, I gotta be in it with my mom on this. Me and my mom are gonna double team and being more present with my abuela, with mi tita. You know what I mean? So that's one of those moments where I was like, damn, bro, like this family stuff, like this is no joke. Like, anything that I can do for my mom or my dad, I'm going to do it no matter what. You know, and I always thought that way, but now it just really hit me hard, almost like a do or die situation. Does that make any sense?
Oh, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, like me, like I'm tripping on like my mom, but like my mom technically, si Dios quiere, has much more life than my abuela, sadly.
Yeah.
So now I'm just kind of like,
so did you have
me
like
and
a
my
moment?
mom almost like, I want me and my mom to have like this like mission to just do as much as I can with mi tito and mi tita, and if you don't call your grandparents that, you know, like my grandma, my grandpa. Of course. Yeah.
Did you have a moment like that throughout the year?
I had a moment like just talking to her,
wow.
and it wasn't just one moment. It was many moments.
Yeah.
So something like that really like kind of stuck to me, you know?
Yeah.
And just, you know, trying to create something for my parents too, or family, you know? Having a moment of realization of like, damn, bro, if I have like, you know, if I have the blueprint to things, I'm going to help somebody, you know, build it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just that. Yeah. That's like the most important one.
That's
the one that really matters.
Yeah. That's really good, bro. Your mom, is she the oldest?
No, bro. She's like in the middle, bro.
Shit.
There was 12 of them.
Oh shit. So
Yeah.
she falls right in the middle. Have any of your like tios passed?
One Theo that passed.
Or Thea?
And then she used to have, I think, a sister who passed away a long time ago.
Oh wow.
When she was a kid, yeah.
Wow.
But
Everybody else is still around.
yeah.
Wow.
And that's why my family is so great, because my mom has like 11 brothers and sisters.
That's crazy.
And they all got kids, and they got kids. So I got my family, and like, yeah, my dad's family too. Like there's 4 of them, and they got kids too. So it's cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's kind of crazy, like the generation of families having like 8 to 15 kids is like a thing of the past. Like I don't think that'll happen again, or maybe it will. But like that's a kind of a thing of the past.
Yeah,
bro.
I think it still goes on, because back then we used to have kids like I know in my mind that my dad was a farmer and I'm a farmer and I feed the fucking town basically, and I need help. And cheap labor are gonna be my kids. So you got to have a lot of kids back in the day to help you out with the farm, with the potreros. You know, my you know what's crazy is that my grandpa, my mom's dad, he has a field of corn, like maíz. Mm-hmm. He has like maíz, like that's what he does, sembra maíz, to make a lot of stuff. Corn makes a lot of shit. And he had so many kids, so I'm assuming can help out with his potrero, which is like his farm, and he had like 90% chicks.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's kind of funny, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I think that's why people had that many kids.
I get that. And I think you're looking at it in the lens of like, it was more like realistic in the sense like they needed help, you know? But like, I think people, obviously that's just not on the forefront of our minds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they just like, it's more about like, they're looking more about like they're like within their, like, what do they want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how many kids do I want? Versus like you're saying like back then,
Like
it wasn't really like that. Like I gotta like have kids. I think that was part of it, but I don't think that was the only reason though.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, not at all. But I do think that back then, like humanity used to just create kids to just, that's what we should do type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I am the man, I work, which I don't really believe in that type of way of life. Like I'm the man, you're the woman, you're going to give me a bunch of kids and you're going to, you know, do your thing and I'm going to do my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still think in a lot of parts of this country, not in the US and not in a lot of places, but a lot of places in the world, it's still like that.
That they have a lot of kids?
Yeah. They still live that type of lifestyle. Mm-hmm. But no, right now, nowadays, nobody's having that type of lifestyle. Nobody wants that. People are being more selfish.
Yeah. I feel
which
like
is cool.
Even like
people should be selfish about their life.
Even not just like having kids. I think people are more open to like being single, not being in a relationship. Even like I hear that like, because like the dating apps, right? Like people have so much like options that they're not actively going out into the real world. It's just changed so much, bro. You know, like people are good like just being single because there's so much convenience in our life, right? Like, bro, there's people to like cook for you, right? That pick up food for you, do your laundry, everything. You don't need to do anything. So like there is really no need to like have a partner. Like people can figure it out on their own. So it goes even deeper than people not wanting to have a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Like people are more content being single now, which is also kind of scary.
Yeah. You know what I think is the number one reason why a lot of time people are scared to have kids? And it's really simple, the answer. It's insanely expensive.
Yeah.
It's super expensive to have a kid, to have kids, you know? So I think people will get scared from that, you know? And they're like, I'm not ready yet, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, the economy nowadays, people struggle. It's like a big thing.
But like, what about on a deeper level? Like on society? Like, what do you think about that? Like when it comes to like how social media impacts, dating acts impact, people staying home more because of like COVID and not like taking a chance to like meet people. Like, do you not feel like that's been like a thing that's happened throughout society? Like, I get it. People, they don't need help anymore with the kids. It's expensive. But what about like on a deeper level?
Can you explain a little more?
Yeah, like for example, like I was saying, like about people just being more, like they're always searching for the grass is greener on the other side because of like dating apps, right? Like that's also affected the reason why people are like not having kids.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for the perfect mate, but the perfect mate is a swipe away, and then it's another swipe away, and it's another swipe away. Like they get caught in this like rat race. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I know it's difficult for you, baby, like to not process that because you're fully married. Like your brain doesn't like work like that. But dude,
It
this
still
is like
works though.
Yeah, well, but you know,
I know
I mean?
what you mean.
Yeah.
I personally think that we do live.
Like I
in
genuinely think I'm like, bro, this is like a real issue that we deal with. You know,
it is, and I just think it's this new era, this new life, new technology, dating apps. You're right, bro. If you're single, you can legit go on a dating app right now, and if you match with somebody, I guess I truly have never been on one, but from what my friends say, you match with somebody, you can kick it with somebody tonight.
100%. And then let's just say like relationships, no matter what, even if you find like your perfect person, your soulmate, so to be, right? Like every relationship takes an immense amount of work. Selflessness, there's so much that goes into a relationship, right? And I think now, and it's only going to get crazier, is the accessibility to like for other people. So for example, you go on a date with somebody and maybe they on social media, they caught your interest and you're like, man, this person's amazing. You go on a date with them and they're like, you find something a little wrong with them. And versus like sticking it out, you're like, I can just go back on my phone and then you get caught back into the rhythm of
They're
like,
trying to find the
seeing
perfect
something else
person
that you like. Yeah. Versus like, and I don't know, it's like a weird balance, right? Because on one end, like you want to find like the right person, but at the same time, like you got to give yourself time and you got to give people an opportunity to show themselves for who they really are. I think back then it was a lot easier to have those, like give people the opportunity.
Well, back then you meet somebody that you like, and then you like even more later on, and then you're just like, damn, well, this is what I want now.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be extremely hard to find somebody else. I really like this girl and this will be my life now.
Yeah.
But like you said, now everything is so accessible that you can easily just find somebody else, right?
Yeah.
But I think what people need to realize is, say you did find somebody else. If you have that mentality of switching that fast, you're going to switch again.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is, I feel like people just switch and switch and switch and they don't get what the actual point is. And the point is, at the end of the day, even if you do find that perfect girl, you're always going to look for something. There's always going to be something else no matter what, right?
Yeah.
I think what you need to realize is that at the end of the day, what you want to find is somebody who can be the mother of your children if you want something like that. Somebody who can take care of you for life.
But then,
and then you can do
that's my point, is like, I don't even know if people like think like that. They don't even lead with that. You know what I mean? Like they don't even lead with like, I want this to be the mother of my children.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're just looking for like that perfect partner, right? And it's like, that's the right mindset to have. Like this is the person I want to build like a family with.
Well, yeah, and that's why I'm kind of saying it. So maybe we can stick to one or two people.
Yeah.
And I did my job. But yeah, people want the Instagram lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like they want to go on vacation. They see all the highlights of everyone's life. You know, if my partner can't give me that, I'm going to find it. Especially with guys and girls, both doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is definitely harder now with social media and dating apps and, you know, this type of lifestyle that you can live, because I guess you can, but it's fucking a lot of things up that people don't see.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that my whole point of that, I wasn't like trying to make it about like, let's teach people about like, yo, you got to like find the right one.
Yeah.
I just think it's an interesting perspective to like think about, because of the reason of like, damn, society, we're like, we live so differently now. Like we don't have the 9, 12, 15 kids. You know what I mean? Like we're more like self-centered now, you know, in the wrong ways. And I'm victim of it as well. I'm not like trying to point the finger.
Yeah.
You know,
I think in the wrong ways, it could be a thing, but yeah, I mean, I'm keep going back to back in the day where there was there's young women who were forced to have kids because that's what the dad wanted.
Exactly.
That's what her dad wanted. That's what the guy's dad wanted. You know what I mean? And they have to just live with kids and be a stay-at-home mom for the rest of their lives. They probably never wanted that. You know what I mean? So for those people, I'm sure they're happy now that nowadays a lot of women are self-centered, which they should be. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess it's kind of like a double-edged sword, but at the end of the day, I feel like I like the fact that people are more, like there's more women bosses, there's more women entrepreneurs,
in this,
there's more the women kicking fucking ass in this world. I love that, bro. Mm-hmm. Fucking kudos to that, and I'm all for that. Yeah. And if a woman doesn't want to have a fucking kid, fucking don't have one.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, but it does suck because we have lost a lot of those families that have that beautiful American family, Mexican family, whatever family, you know what I mean? Like, we don't see that as often anymore. But I do get what you're saying. But
that's my point.
Times have changed. Times have changed.
And I just think it's interesting. I think it's I think there's good and I think there's bad in all of this.
If there's somebody out there that might have that situation where they're almost like a little picky, what would you tell them right now? Like some sort of advice on like a relationship and maybe what to find and maybe what to understand that might not be such a big problem.
That's a really good question. And I'm not trying to get all like, be like that guy, you know, like pick me and stuff. But first, before we even like go into like nitpicking on like other people, I think people like need to like work on themselves. It's kind of like we talked about it on another episode. It's like, it kind of starts with you and like who you are projecting to be. So if you have all these like, you have all this like lists, but you got to think about this person that I have a list, like my perfect person, so to say, would they want to date me? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like almost like, yo, let me self-reflect first. Am I that person that my dream girl would want to be, dream guy would want to be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then from there, I think when you have that understanding and you feel good about who you are and you can really look at that list that you've put together, so to say, hypothetically speaking or whatever, and be like, yeah, I know this kind of person. And I promise you, bro, what's funny about it is that naturally, I genuinely feel that you will attract that person. Yeah. Without even trying. Like you don't have to like go out looking for it, this construct that you've created in your mind, because you're already projecting that. It's like almost like a magnet that'll be drawn to you.
I love that you said that. I love that you said that you first have to understand basically, how does my partner look at me? How does my partner flaunt me? Yeah. Is my partner proud of me in front of her friends? What does she think about me? You know what I mean? And that basically comes down to, who am I? Yeah. What am I offering? If I'm not offering anything in a relationship, because I think especially a lot of guys, we tend to stop thinking about how we act and we just focus on how our partner acts.
I think that's a human behavior, by the way. I don't think that's just a guy thing.
And yeah, and everybody has maybe fallen victim to that. I have. Yeah. Because I remember years ago, I started to really think like that, almost like a third person looking at me. You know what I mean? Because I'm always like, you live in a world where you honestly sometimes think things are a simulation and happen for yourself. But in reality, everybody has their own mind, their own life going on. Everybody's their own main character, yeah. Everyone's their own main character. But there's like a thing where like you start to think you are the main character, right? But you shouldn't think that way because there's feelings involved, there's people involved. And once you start to understand like, am I being a good person? Is my wife being proud that she's with me? That when she holds my hand and we walk down the mall, how does she feel holding my hand? What have I done to her? What have I done for her that makes her so proud of me? You know what I mean? Like, and there's like even 6-7 years ago, I used to think that like, damn. And once I started thinking that way, I became a lot more mature in my actions and what I do in my life and my path of being a boyfriend, a fiance, a husband, a sibling, a son. I think it's very important. I think once you kind of crack your own code on that, I think your life becomes a lot more happy as well.
100%. And I think just to answer your question where you were like, what advice would you give somebody who's like being picky and they're looking for like that right person? I think it just goes back to self-reflection. And like, this is a perfect conversation to have in the beginning of, or I guess at the end of a year, right? It's like, maybe this is the opportunity for you to like kind of self-reflect, you know, and start there and really analyze, I have this desire to be with a person like this. Yeah. Like, would that person want to be with me? Yeah. You know? And if the answer is yes, then that's a whole different conversation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then I think it's great to have standards. Yeah. You know? And I think you should hold it down and you shouldn't settle. Yeah. Especially since you've worked hard to become this person that you've been creating, you know, and developing. Yeah. You get me?
Honestly, it's just as simple as like maybe one day, like if you have time, write some stuff down that you always want to nail every single day.
Bro, you know what you could do too? Writing, and I don't know if anybody talked about this, like write pros and cons about yourself. Like, what is my pro as an individual? And then what is my con? Yeah. And then looking at the con list and being like, okay, how do I fix that?
Or improve, yeah.
Or improve, or yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a really small example. And I know we keep talking about partners and relationships, but just as, you know, you said it many times, how about I call my mom this morning and talk to her for 30 minutes? Do you know how that would impact her whole day? So positively, you know what I mean? Unless your mom fucking hates you.
She doesn't.
Which she doesn't.
I don't think that was a direct.
Do you know what I mean? If you do things like that for other people, for yourself, not only does it make you feel good, but you have a better day. And once you start getting a little older, you start understanding that every fucking day counts. You know, I might be talking like I'm 56 years old right now. Yeah. But it's true. Every day counts, bro. I'm living a life now where I ask myself every night, was I a little bit better than myself since yesterday? And if I was 1% better, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know, but I definitely just don't want to stay the same. And even for myself, there's still so much more room for improvement for myself as well. And I tend to forget things too. And like I said, thankfully, we're having this conversation because hopefully we can impact somebody at home. But right now, currently, you're impacting me and how I should become and how much more positive I should be and how I should impact other people's life as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you.
Hey, man. Happy New Year, buddy.
It's the fucking aviators, dude.
They'll do it for you.
Yeah.
They'll do it for you. Yeah, man. I think it's good. Yeah, it's interesting how we got into this conversation, literally just talking about how like people are not having as many babies now.
Yeah, but that's a great conversation. That's an interesting conversation. These are conversations that people are scared to have with their own friends because this is pretty intimate. Mm-hmm. It would just make me feel a little bit better if you took off your shirt.
Okay. Yeah, I think these kind of conversations are good. I think hearing the perspective of like males are like very interesting, and especially since our audience is primarily like female. And I hope that like when people listen to us, it's not in the sense of like we have it all figured out, you know, and this is the road to success, you know. But I think that there is like Easter eggs that they can hear and like little nuggets, if you will, from like our perspective that might help them perceive themselves a little bit better, or it will help them work on themselves a little bit better, or maybe like with their dating life. You know what I mean? Do you get me?
Yeah, cool. I like that. More conversations like this in 2026. More mature adult conversations.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we can shoot the shit very funny and hilariously. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, you know, we can be grown-ups too.
Yeah. You know me, bro. I genuinely love like introspective like conversations, like really like deeper questions and like why things are the way they are. Why do people operate the way that they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say something, but I probably shouldn't about like, there's people, I've had people, this isn't to like call anybody out. I'm not going to even say any names, you know? Well, we've talked about this where like, there's this one specific person that comes to mind where they're like very picky. They're single and they're super picky on like the person that they're like constantly going on dates with. They have very high standards. And like, sometimes I wish I can be like, bro, are you fitting the standards? It's not a bro, by the way. It's actually a girl. Are you fitting the standards that you're trying to like have to aim for?
Well, bro, you know? Maybe you should have that conversation with them.
It's a little more complicated.
Or is it out of your boundary?
It's out of respect. Like I just don't, you know?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So maybe if they're listening to this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. My advice is just kind of like what I said is look for people for who they truly are, like in the inside, and the longevity that they have to offer you, you know, their love, you know. But sometimes we want to be like, hey, why don't you give me this? Why don't you give me that? But going back to our conversation, what am I doing to sustain this love? To sustain this respect.
But
what am I doing?
You're jumping up. Like you're going now, you're in a relationship. I'm talking about beginning stages, somebody who's single, right? For example, somebody wants somebody who's ambitious, loves their family, is loyal, is driven, right? So it's like before I can find that person, am I fulfilling these things? Like if I want somebody who's like punctual, but I'm not a punctual person, like damn, you can't demand that on somebody when you can't even deliver those kind of standards. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I get you. Am I being that partner that I want? Like that my partner wants? Totally get it. I'm talking pre. Like it even starts pre.
Yeah.
Single. Like they're have these crazy hopes and dreams and desires, but they're not even fulfilling that.
You got to match your own energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's cool to want more because if you want more, that means that more has to come from yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good first half.
Yes.
We forgot to tell them that we have some special invites.
Yes.
Right now for the second half. Should we tell them who it is or should we go on commercial and bring them in? What do you think, buddy?
We can just say, why don't you do some when they get here? How about that?
Okay, sounds good. Should we go on a short break? I felt like we haven't gone on a break.
We haven't gone on a break in a little bit.
Yeah. Let's go on break.
Let's do it.
All right. And we're back. As you guys know, we were on commercial. We told you guys there's some special guests. And honestly, their resume's pretty long.
Stacked.
But we're going to be talking about something super interesting tonight. which I'm gonna introduce everybody as super sick actors, bro. So on my left, we got Concrete. You guys already know him. He's probably
he's a
like one of the
regular.
most. He's a regular already.
Yeah.
And we got singer-songwriter Jay Dee from Herencia de Patrones. Dude,
Sheesh.
huge moment for us right now. Huge.
sir.
Thank you for being here, bro.
Let's
Honestly,
go.
Thank you guys
I
for
saw him
having
right
me.
now earlier, and I was like, "Oh fuck, JD's here, bro." Like, bro, I've been following you for a minute. And of course, our homie, and now comedian and actor, bro. Bro, you've been saying that you've been doing the whole acting thing. Remember when we were at the Shoebox and he was talking to us about being more in acting and shit like that? And you were talking about
Manifested
another
it.
movie. You were talking about some other stuff. And now you're here doing this, bro. Congratulations to all three of you.
Thank you.
And
This is
thank you
huge,
so
man.
much for having the time to being here with two little pendejos like Josh and myself.
Para nada.
So we appreciate it.
for
And
having us.
congratulations on all you guys'
Thank you,
success.
man.
Let's go, man.
How you guys
Congratulations to
feeling?
y'all. The studio's badass.
Thank you,
man.
bro. Thank you, bro. So you guys feeling good, man? How's everything been with you guys just on a personal level, man?
Shit, I mean, it's people usually slow down. I mean, at least from what I think about, like people slow down during the holidays. They
Yeah.
decided to drop the movie in January, so that means we got to work the whole month before. and shit.
Oh, got it.
So it's just like, so I was thinking, I was like, oh, me and Conker been on tour for comedy all year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure JD's been busy all year just doing a gang of shit. And then
Yeah.
they're like, hey, by the way, the movie drops January 23rd, so have to work. And I was like,
Let's go.
but I'm also
But that's
excited
good
for
though,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
That's a good
Oh,
problem to
man, that's
have.
what you do, man.
I've been
That's
waiting
a-
for this to drop since the first day I got on set. dog.
That's a good problem
When'd
to
you guys
have,
film?
man.
When?
Yeah.
I want to say, what was it, like 23, 24? A little bit, right?
Wait, 2023, 24?
24, yeah.
Oh shit! So it was a while ago.
Yeah, we shot for quite some time.
JD's over. He's like, I have to
And
be
then we
there
got
all
used to-
day.
Like the
Oh,
ideas
shit.
and everything started 2020. Like
Whoa,
that's
damn.
when everything,
Really?
like, yeah, that's when we started plotting everything out.
It's all the script and
Yeah,
stuff.
the script when you know what I'm saying it came presented to us, and we had a couple of takes, and those were my first takes with my uncle right here.
Yeah.
You guys
Which
didn't
is your
see,
uncle in the
but-
movie.
Yeah, we
right?
did some test
Yeah,
shots,
yeah.
man, and it was dope, man. I was like,
And for everybody back at home, because now that we jumped right into it, we're talking about the new movie Clika that comes out in January 23rd.
Third.
Right?
Yes, sir.
I got
In
that
theaters
right.
everywhere.
Yeah. I'm a professional right now.
I love that. Bro.
So
Hence the suit.
Yeah. So by the way, it's an awesome movie. It looks super amazing. I haven't been able to chance to see it, but I actually can't wait to see it. And it's something special for me because, you know, I just met JD, but I've been following you for a while. But I've known you for a long time, and I've known you for a long time, and I've known Jimmy for a very long time. So for me, it's like, damn, the homies are in this movie, and they didn't even want to give me a spot. Pero bueno. No, but I'm super excited, bro. Like, you know, like you see movies now, and you're like, I'll never meet Leonardo DiCaprio. Which I saw him one time at Coachella, but you know what I mean? But like when you actually know the people, it kind of hits different.
hits
So I
different,
can't
for
wait
sure.
to support you guys.
Thank
and I hope that we're invited to the premiere.
Yeah.
absolutely. Man. You guys are front and
No,
center,
but
bro.
JD, you're the main character, bro.
Yes, sir.
In the movie that's called Clika. Did I say that already?
Yeah,
Yes,
you did.
sir.
Okay, cool. A lot of Red Bulls today.
Do you have acting
boy Chito.
background, acting experience?
Yeah, how
Is this,
did
like one
that-
of your first like big roles?
No acting, no whatsoever. The only acting tips or experience I got right here is from my boys right here.
Yeah,
you know,
wow.
on set, the directors, everybody that was on there, you know. But that first time that we did the casting when I was with my uncle right here, it was I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to do this. You know,
Yeah.
this is something else. Like I was just like nervous. I was like, how the hell am I gonna get into this character? And my boy right here, he's the one that really put me on the spot. You know, like this is what you got to do. You just got to do it like this. You know, it's nothing but a
100%.
thing. And it was like a couple tries, 2-3 takes, and you know, I felt it a lot
You got
easier for
confident.
sure. Yeah,
Really?
Is your character like different than who you are? Did you feel like you had to like step out of this like box to be this character?
From now, yes, but like talking about like 10 years ago, no, that was me. You
No
know?
shit.
That's how it was
Yeah.
coming.
Oh,
up.
that's cool. It came out more
There's a
organic.
story you're
yeah,
familiar
it's
with.
organic for sure.
So now looking back at that time when you're like, damn, I'm fucking nervioso. I'm like nervous, like,
Yeah.
you know, and then like you're like kind of like, because you know, like if that was me, I would be like, man, I don't want to be embarrassed with all my friends. I don't want them to look at me and like, dang, I'm lagging it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I want to perform good for everybody. Now looking back at that and putting yourself in a situation like today, are you like, let's run it back? Like I can do another movie. Like
hell
that
yeah.
did that
For sure,
confidence
for
just
sure.
skyrocket?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, just day by day, you know, it was like 12-hour shoots every day, and every day I was learning something new, you know. So it was definitely like I was getting the hang of it, you know.
Oh, I
mean,
love
now,
that.
Now I'm ready for whatever's coming
Really?
next. You know, yeah, I'm
Really?
put me in
Now
comedy,
now your
whatever.
Uber pitch is like, yeah, I'm an actor,
Yeah,
baby.
we on it.
Yeah,
let's go.
Like now you're like, yeah, I act now,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
fucking good at it.
We on it. We do.
What about you,
everything,
Dunos? How was that transition, bro?
I did a couple shit before that, but and nothing ever as serious to where it was like 30 fools looking at you, people running around. We had
High
the
budget
craziest part to
production.
me that I could be like water and somebody will go grab me a water. I didn't even see where they came
Oh,
from.
he loved it.
And I was like,
Shit.
but there
This is like-
was,
someone brought you a water.
yeah. But it was definitely, I played a semi serious role, and there was some scenes where me and Jay Dee which I can't wait to see, where I felt really bad. Where there's a scene, I'm gonna say a little bit about it, where we're like in the fields, and me and this fool get into it, and I couldn't get the take, and it was like hot as shit, 108 degrees.
Yeah, like 110 degrees.
And this was fit for his wardrobe.
All black.
Was a hoodie, all black
Oh my
hoodie.
God.
And I felt terrible for it. He's looking at me like,
And I'm wearing a beanie.
oh,
Is
yeah,
this
you're wearing a
supposed to,
beanie.
like, take place in the winter? Is that what like the scene is?
Nah, we shot this
Summer.
motherfucker in summer, dog.
No, but I'm saying like in the scene, is it like winter or like
Nah,
why-
it's summer for 108
You can
degrees.
see it.
Fool, you can see me sweating, dog. Like, and I feel bad for, but it was on me just because, like, I performed and before that I hadn't started comedy yet, so I was used to being like funny on pod and online, but I was still kind of nervous to like in front of a gang of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll get those moments where I'll be like, oh fuck, okay, I gotta catch, like I'm an actor, like nobody's here but us.
Yeah.
And then when we finally got it down, but I mean it was dope. It was my first time where we had lines and people would be right there giving us tips and like, hey, maybe say it like this, and then shout out the whole team behind the scenes. They were like, be you. But just here are some points you have to point out for the movie and shit. And then, like, you know, I had to be emotional on some of the shit. Yeah. And I was like, okay, you know, yeah. So it was doubtful, but it was definitely a new experience. And for me, like, I was a fan of Jay Dee when I was in high school. I was listening to him when I was in high school. So being able to be working with him years later and we're doing the whole movie.
That's
and
so dope, bro.
And then I'm like, damn. And I know him just because I follow the whole movement of the corridos and the vibes. I know him as to always kind of be quiet. So when I heard that we're doing a movie about him and like, just, you know, a movie that's gonna relate to everybody, I'm like, this motherfucker act.
Yeah.
And we got there and I seen some of the scenes where he's on actor mode.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, my boy Dick's there for sure.
And what you were talking about is it winter? Like, I was dead ass summer, bro. But me, I'm always rocking hoodies.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
That's
understand,
me,
like,
yeah.
why was he rocking a hoodie and a beanie?
Yeah.
Maybe
I was
this-
literally
about to
me,
say
bro.
something
Like,
about
I'm-
that. Like
I'm
that whole
always in it.
hoodie
Like,
vibe
right now-
with the sweats.
Right now, I'm cold as fuck, for sure. Yeah, it's hella cold in here, bro. You got this heater on, but this ain't on. For real.
No, let us know if you want us to turn
Nah,
it down
you're good,
further.
you're good. We'll survive,
also,
you know?
like hearing that, like like the scene is like being in a hoodie, being in like either pants or sweats. Bro, that is low key like back then, even for myself, it's part of the culture, bro. That's the way that you dress, you know. For some people, for me sometimes too. I remember being in 9th grade because I used to go to Norwalk High, and in Norwalk High it's different out there than Marietta.
Yeah.
So my mom would be like, dude, it's July, it's August, you know, it's super hot, and I'm in hoodies, sweats, Fat Farms, and gloves.
Yeah,
We used to rock
Disgusting.
the Swami gloves, remember? Just a regular gloves. And my mom would understand, Mom, you don't get it.
No
I'm
entiendes,
trying to be
mom.
somebody,
No
Mom.
entiendes.
No entiendes.
¿Entiendes, Mom?
Yeah, poor JD,
No
dog. That fool was in a
fingerprints.
beanie. I felt bad. It was like, no cap, maybe like 15 takes.
Damn.
And then on the like 12, 13, they're like, okay, we need one more for safety.
Yeah.
One more, and they're like,
That's perfect.
One
You got it?
more,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Now let's change the angle.
yeah.
It's
All
always
full
one
in.
more.
And then I felt bad because they were like, man, hey man, y'all go take it. And then it was my first time. All my respect to field workers, dog. It was my first time in the field, and JD and Uzi and them, they knew what they're doing. Flaco,
Yeah, we
they
do that regularly.
They
That's
did
what we
that.
came
That's
up,
they're
you know?
normal.
Yeah.
So I got like super bad like allergies, and I was like, and one time I grabbed some shit, and he's like, "Don't touch your face," and it was too late, fool. And I was
fuck.
like, I was puffed up like it was, but it was an experience for sure, fool.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
like next level type shit.
And then Concrete, your actor is serious actor as being the uncle.
Character.
Yeah, no,
This
this,
is-
is
this
yeah,
is already
yeah.
the character?
No, I mean, this is definitely a serious role. It's a drama for me.
Yeah.
shit.
So
you
being
know.
somebody who comes from like a comedic background,
Yeah,
creating
well, I guess
skits.
most people know me from comedy. I mean, my first film
Yeah.
was a serious role. It was back in 2010 called Green Card Warriors. That was pretty much like my breakout more or less role. That was with me and it was mine and Richard Cabral's first movie ever. Obviously, Richard Cabral went and did amazing things, you know, with acting.
That was his first film as well.
That was his first film as well. You know, he went and became a Golden Globe nominee, the whole deal. And you know, so that was, you know, at that point, it was a principal role as a serious actor. Even though I wanted to do comedy, it wasn't time yet, you know. And then so now that I'm getting into the film, most people expect me to just do comedies.
Yeah.
And when, you know, Jimmy called me and they cast me for this film with Sean and Michael, they were like, yo, we believe you could do this this straight serious role. And I was like, bet, let's go. I'm ready for it, you know. And,
Damn.
you know,
did you audition or they just basically handed you?
Well, yeah, I mean, we did audition when we did when we did the test shoots with me and Jay Dee. And then, you know, people, they were like, yo, this is it. And I was like, all right, let's get it, man. And, you know, I mean, I got some pretty crazy scenes. I was able to show my acting chops. And I haven't seen it, you know.
You guys haven't seen the film yet?
I haven't seen the film. I've chosen not to see it.
Okay,
I want to see it with everybody.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I want to see it in the theater.
I seen a little bit of it in this fool. I was like, I called you and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, you a motherfucker.
Wow.
Like, I was like, there we go.
Wow.
A whole different person.
Yeah, like I would say, like if you weren't to know they were comedians, like if you weren't to see them at all, this is the first time you ever seeing them, you're thinking this is their natural, you know? Like they for sure killed the role.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it was cool, man. It was cool to do something like that and just to really show people that it's not just comedy, it's more than that. And you know, there's definitely where you know, I'm sure we all want to take it and be just beyond just, you know, being the funny guys. But
do a little bit of everything.
Not to expose too much of the movie, but like, what's your role in the movie?
So
Like,
my
what's your
role,
character?
I play you know, Chito's uncle, and I play an uncle that's basically trying to keep him away from certain lifestyle. He ends up getting tangled up in a certain lifestyle, and I have to show him the ropes, and it just doesn't go as planned, you know.
Oh shit.
Even though you guys love Conquer, you might not like him after.
Might not like it.
He must be the most likable guy in La Plática, not after.
That's awesome, man. So you guys working together for that whole time, what's something that you guys kind of like remember from one another, something that you guys like picked up from each other, or you learned something from one another?
I think with all of us, it's just, I mean, seeing their work ethic, you know. I mean, obviously, I mean, DoKnow was going into his 20s at this point, you know. Seeing Jay Dee go from being a musician to being an actor, you're like, okay, cool. I mean, there's more layers to this onion. You know what I'm saying? You can peel and you can really see who he is as a person. Like, you can really tell someone's work ethic definitely when it comes to acting, because the hours are long, they're strenuous. It's a lot of, you know, hurry up and wait, and to have a lot of patience, and to see him really go through that, learn his lines and all that. I just really saw the work ethic between these guys, and just to be like, all right, cool, we're all in here for a common reason.
Yeah.
And when you're doing things like that together, and you see everybody putting in 130%, bro, you're like, all right, bet. We're really doing something special here.
And it pushes you.
And that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
When we're shooting this film, we're like, this is really, I think we're doing something pretty cool here. I don't know if you guys notice this, but this is gonna turn out pretty good, man. Like, you just feel it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you just feel it when you're not doing a certain project, and sometimes you do projects and it's a shit show, and you're like, oh man, I could already see where this is going. But doing this project, I was like, hey man, this might catapult us, man. This you know, like this could be it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm just excited for, you know, to see it, and I'm excited for the world to see it, bro. You know?
Can you remind me who the director was of the film?
Michael
Green.
Yeah, Michael Green.
And Sean.
You know,
Sean Don.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, these are you know great dudes, man. They, you know, I mean, like, obviously to believe in us, that's already you know, hats off to them, and to give us the opportunity, and to give us the opportunity not to just act in it, but to throw our own little sazon on it, throw our own little spin to it. That was even better, because sometimes you know, me as a director of music videos, sometimes we want what we want, and we want what we need, and just boom, let's get out of there.
Yeah.
And they were able to be like, hey, well, here, try it your way, and throw in your dialogue. And what would you do here? What would you say here? And that's the cool part, when you're able to create and be experimental. That's when amazing things happen, you know?
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
That's what I feel like got me comfortable into, you know, the acting role too. Well, day by day I was learning stuff, you know, but also from the tips everybody was giving me. But aparte de eso, el crew, you know, I was feeling comfortable with everybody, like.
Yeah, which is
like
major.
I just thought it would be different, you know, like when I would see like YouTube, or when I'd be seeing like the cast getting yelled at, or like shit like that, you know, and I would think that's about to be these guys with me, but now it was never that, you know.
But bro, I feel like that speaks volumes of like your character, in order to be like receptive and like willing to like learn. And like, you've been killing it for a long time, but this is like a new world that you entered in, that you immersed in. And you were like, okay, you were humble enough to like to receive to be able to challenge yourself. I think that's fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really excited to see
Must
the
be a
film.
really cool feeling to finish a movie, because then you kind of wonder like, damn, what's next? You know, like, dang, if I did that, what else can I do? You know, you have a lot of kind of like a lot of confidence in yourself. Yeah. You wanted to do this movie. You did it. What's something that you want the viewers to take from this?
Oh man, shit, just, you know, that you can do it, bro. I came from literally working in the fields, you know, from nobody knowing, a little small farm town from, you know, Yuba City, and anything is possible, really, you know. Like, we took it to the next level with the music. Now it's about to be a next big thing.
Wow.
You know, it's just a blessing, really. Just never give up, you know. There's always gonna be, you're always gonna get somewhere, you know. You just gotta keep it pushing, for sure.
I love that.
Have you seen the film?
I've seen versions of the film.
Oh, okay.
But this newest one, I haven't seen.
Oh, okay. Wow. So like somebody who's like not an actor or has never done a movie, how does that work? Because you keep saying like, I haven't seen it. Because I kind of think about it like, once the movie's done, everybody gets DVDs.
Well, Well,
Like, how does that work? Does
Yeah.
everybody get a link
It's
or
like-
something? Like,
it's-
you know what I mean? Like, you just don't like, you like have it on YouTube, like it's just not unlisted.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it's similar to that.
Similar to that?
So it's like it's unlisted, but there's everybody. I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, nah, skip over my part. Like Jimmy was kind of showing me a little bit, and I was like, I don't know what, because you gotta understand, sometimes films the last cut will be the day before the movie drops.
Yeah, bro.
Like, this is the last cut. Like,
Really?
like
Down to the wire.
new trailer, new.
Wow.
Oh, this didn't make sense here. They show
Wow.
it to a whole new team, and they'll be like, nah, fuck that. So I saw it a while back, so it's probably a whole new movie than what I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm just going based on the trailers, and then there's people like Conda. He's like, I'm not watching
not
nothing
watching
of it till
anything.
the
I don't
shit
wanna
comes
watch
out.
Are you
Okay,
normally
I
like
like
that?
that.
Like, you don't want to watch?
I've always
body
been
work?
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't like to watch myself.
Yeah.
I like to watch myself like once it's out, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I can watch it once it's out. But
Yeah.
I don't know, because I tend to be somewhat of a perfectionist in
Yeah,
a way. So
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
man, I wish I could take that back.
Yeah.
I wish I could do it
Oh, I
this
get
way.
you.
Yeah.
So once it comes out, I'm like, I have no control over nothing.
Yeah. It is
And,
what it
and,
is.
and also it's, I don't know, just to watch myself in a different light. To watch myself in a
Big screen.
to somewhat in a negative light too. You're like, oh, that's not me, dog. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
you know, but
That's not
I'm
me.
just, you know, like I just don't like to watch myself like that. And you know, I keep hearing it from everybody, like, "Yo, you're good."
Killing it. Bro.
Yeah.
Killed it. I'm like, you killed it.
Like, cool. I just want to see it, and man,
Yeah.
you know, see what happens after this too. You know,
Got it.
Like,
That is
it's
true,
a
though. You
fun
do
time.
critique yourself.
Oh fuck yeah! You're
Of
the biggest
course.
critic.
Yeah, okay, so we did some dubbings. My bad. We did some dubbings in Spanish.
Las doblamos la película. se
Yeah,
dobló.
it's gonna be in Spanish too.
Oh shit!
And there's certain words that I said, and I was like, why did I say dog so much? Like, that's what I was looking at the papers, and I'm like, I said fool and dog for like every other sentence, and I'm like, I wish I didn't do that. Because
That's how
then,
you talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
No, I know, fool.
don't you anyway?
No, but what I'm saying is that the team was like, no, I mean, and then I was
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at
I
shit, and
know
I was
what you
like, why was I standing like that?
I
There's a
know.
scene where I look crazy. I look all pendejo, fool. There's a scene where I was walking, fool, and I was like,
Why am I
damn, I'm
walking
built
like
like that? That's crazy.
Bro, it's all good though, bro.
No, for sure. And then our fits were crazy. Some of the fits were crazy we had on.
Yeah.
But it was definitely certain shit like that where I was like, damn, I was like, that's a dog this many times.
Yeah.
So fuck.
And you realized that when you were doing the dubbing?
Yeah, because we're doing the paper. We got the paper and we like saying the
We're
word.
reading everything back.
We're
in Spanish though.
in Spanish, and then we're on a call with people from Mexico City, and she's like, "No, vamos a dejar el fool," and I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Should I say way?" And she's like, "No, dejar el fool está bien." And then I was like, and then they had like I never used the word like "ay mierda."
Yeah.
And they were like, "No, it's okay. We'll leave the fuck you. It's okay."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for the shit, like that's how, you know,
just
because
did-
in Spanish it's mierda. That's
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
You know, so like
Yeah.
some words is like I don't really talk like
It's
that.
better
Yeah.
than oh cielos.
"Oh, cielos."
Dude, that
Yeah, so you
dubbing
guys have
is
to do
crazy.
the whole movie in Spanish. Go over all. You probably have the most lines,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I see the papers. I was like, "Hey, JD was here all day."
Wow.
I was there for like 4 or 5 hours. This was probably been there 2 days.
Do they do like AI stuff now to like match the
For real,
lips?
huh? I didn't even think.
Nah,
about
hell
that.
no, we did that shit. They were, you see, like, oh, right here, you have to breathe right here.
Oh shit.
We have to go like,
Oh yeah.
That
For
was-
everything, like, oh look, you're stretching right there. You
Yeah,
gotta
but
give a
still-
little yawn or
Yeah.
Fool,
whatever.
like-
All that, but like in Spanish, it's like what the hell, bro? I'm
You gotta yawn in Spanish?
How do you stretch in Spanish?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you have to do all
I
the
was
sounds.
confused, bro.
Ay,
That was how the shit I was confused on. Like,
Ay,
they're telling me
Dios.
to do stuff, and I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? I don't understand.
Yeah, the breathing shit was. I was like, she like, see, aquí, like when you do that, she like, you gotta do that, but like,
Yeah.
but now you gotta match it with your whole sentence.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I could speak Spanish well, but now you want me to say a whole line super fast, and
Breathe.
it's like, and I gotta breathe this
And
shit.
the
I'm
same
like,
emotion you were
big ass words that I've never heard in my life.
Yeah. I feel like no matter what, you do another movie, you always gonna critique yourself, right?
For
why,
sure,
Why was I
100%.
standing like that? Why did I say like, you know what I mean?
Bro, there's even big actors like Al Pacino, from what I've heard, like he doesn't even watch his own films. Like he's never seen.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, Scarface is kind of
What?
crazy. Yeah.
There's no way.
That's what he's like said. Like he won't even watch his films, bro. He for that reason. He doesn't want to like because he overanalyzes.
Wow.
He just does his body of work and he moves on.
Was all maniacked out in that movie. He never seen himself.
Imagine, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's exciting, man. It's exciting.
Well, like I said, congratulations.
Thank you,
Don't
man.
want to
Thank you.
get too like crazy about the movie. I personally want to be excited.
Me too.
I'm glad you guys are here. I want to get into like some personal stuff because this is the last episode of the year.
Oh hell yeah, man.
And I kind of just want to talk about it. You guys have done so many good things this year. And like, I was just speaking with Josh and I just remember like in January, we had all the fires and I feel like January lasted like 3 months. And now it's like fucking Sancho Claus time, bro.
Fast
Happen
as fuck.
fast.
Right?
Happen
So
fast,
like,
brother.
what are some things that like you want to take from 2025 and lead into 2026? What are some like goals that you have? Some things that you want to leave back? And we can start with you, Concrete.
I mean, I definitely, want to take everything that we've done this year. Obviously, the work ethic, keep pushing, keep going hard. Obviously with the fires and like we did a bunch of shows where we were like, giving back to the community.
Yeah.
That's always something that like we strive to do. We just did a toy drive as well. So as far as 2026, I definitely want to focus more on the acting. I'm taking more of not doing so many club shows. I'm trying to do theaters all 2026.
Damn, bro.
And just really
Congrats.
I love
focus
that.
on that. Try to be home a little more. I don't want my kid asking me if I'm spending the night.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Hey, Dad, you spending the night? Are you staying the night this week? I'm like, oh, I live here. Take out the trash, dog. What do you mean? So definitely be home a lot more. But also, I definitely want to get into the acting more and really focus on that. Definitely trying to piggyback off of Clika
Yeah.
and try to do more. I shot a pilot called Matt's Included and. That's me, Jerry Garcia, Emilio Rivera, a bunch of actors, and I'm trying to put that out next year as well, and just keep it going, man. But just keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
I don't really want to change nothing as far as like because everything seems to be working in all cylinders right now. With the exception of maybe putting down the drink a little bit during the shows. And just really focus and
Lock in.
keeping my diet going. I've lost close to 28 pounds in the
Wow.
last 4 months.
I've seen this
Good
fool
for you.
starve himself. Not starve himself, but
Yeah, but
after
just
you eat after the
fasting.
show, he's like,
Yeah. I'm
I'll
good.
take a water and some fruit. I'll be like, all right, me too.
A water and a couple of bubas?
And we shared a room a lot on tour, so I wake up at 1 a.m. and this was like just one cheeseburger, dog.
For sure.
Damn, 28 pounds, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Congrats,
man. A
That's
little more
huge.
than 28 pounds, man. So I'm excited, man. I'm just like I'm starting to buy new clothes and I can't fit into my 2X no more. I'm back to my 1X.
Yeah.
and,
It's a good problem to have.
so it's good,
good
man.
to have.
It's good.
What about you, JD?
From 2025, we bringing in the same team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay,
The
I
same
love that.
Crew, I still got love for all my people, everybody that's been with me since day one. Rancho Humilde has been a big part in my success. Trying to come harder 2026, more collabs. This year, 2025, we locked in some stuff with Zoomies. We're in 500 stores across the
Wow.
US. Shout out to Pro Club. Shout out my boy Labs locking that in. We got a Clika Club. We got you guys on some
Please, bro.
kicks
Thank
too,
you.
for sure. But yeah, we got a Clika Club. We're locking in something with Ethica, and just a lot more music, acting, a little bit of everything. We're trying to get into it all. And I just recently got into golfing, so you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I saw your
Whatever-
Instagram.
I know,
I saw you
like,
guys
oh.
golfing.
trying to sponsor you, boy.
And I was like, oh, you golf? Oh, we just golfed this morning.
hell yeah, let me know
And,
when
and
we
I
out,
saw it
you
and
know?
I was like, oh, shit. What's something that you can take from golf that you can actually bring into like the real life? Because golf teaches you a
It's
lot
just
of
so
shit.
peaceful,
bro.
bro. It's just
Yeah.
out there. It's just peaceful. It's just you don't think of nothing else other than just getting that good hit. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's
Chasing
like,
that
all
good
right,
hit.
yeah, it's like you might not get some good hits, but when you do,
bro, isn't it crazy
that's
how like
worth
you
it.
can do shitty for 18 holes, but if you crease the one on the last
just
hole,
one, you'll
that's
come
the
back.
whole feeling that you need to come back.
yeah,
I can
you'll
do it
come back,
again,
bro. That's crazy, man.
Fuck.
You're always like, that's what I did. Okay, that's what
Yeah,
I know what I'm doing now. I got it.
No, right, there it is. My face.
You feel like you got to figure it out, but you don't.
Yeah, dude, I gotta figure it out.
don't, bro.
I gotta figure it out. We're done, bro.
Yeah.
Then here comes a new hole with something different, huh?
Exactly.
What about you, G?
Oh man, this year was definitely it was a hard one for me this year. I lost my best friend in January and shit, so I was kind of like I was super aguitado, and then we lost Ken Flores, you know what I'm saying? So, and then me and
Rest
Con
in
hit the
peace,
tour
yeah.
right off the bat, and the first day was like a week after my best friend died, so I was kind of like in a funk for the first 2-3 months, and then this fool and Jerry, we toured the whole country together this year. Like everything.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And congratulations to you guys. I seen y'all was killing it.
Little tour.
All over here.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I had to do it like.
I think we were touring kind
Yeah,
of
we would
the
miss
same
each other in the
time.
cities.
Yeah.
And like I thought to myself, I didn't really tell nobody, but I thought to myself like, damn, it's like really beautiful that they're like, cause I was enjoying this like beautiful time with Josh too, you know, and the team, and I was like, they're doing the same thing, and I was like, and I fuck with that.
No, it's a different bond for. I think
It is.
It made Connor's always been big, bro. Me and Jerry, he got close too, but it made me, you know, the way they are with their like. I'm there when they're doing parent shit too, like. And I'm like, damn, if I get homesick, these fools are super homesick with their kids, you know?
Yeah.
But I matured a lot this year. I think I learned a lot about myself and the way I carry myself. For the last like 3 months, we wouldn't even drink on it'll be us three like this, just sitting with our in the
Coke
green
Zeros.
room, and we wouldn't even drink, fool. And every once in a while we'll get, you know, like we'll go to a little diving bar and just go kick it. But I learned a lot about myself, maturing wise, my work ethic wise. I think my health too. I was like, man, I gotta get healthy. I want to be able to present myself a lot better, look better, and you feel better the next day. You know what I'm saying? There was times where we wouldn't wake up with no crew, that we'll be in a random city just doing a bunch of shit, and it felt good. We actually got to know the city. Sure. We're not waking up the next day right before the show dying. Yeah. And then I'm with old ass fools, so you know I gotta take care of them and shit. Go get them some fucking.
Yeah, it takes us a couple days.
What people don't know is that, like, you know, you're crudo, and how you fix that with more veneno.
Yeah.
So it's like veneno mata veneno, bro. So that's like kind of a vicious cycle if you're always on tour and stuff like that.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
And it was great, bro. I learned a lot, and then when they told us about the movie, the other shit, my podcast. But next year, man, I'm just excited to work. I mean, we're all doing our own tour next year.
Yeah, like individually.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, and Con was like, and we killed it this year. So I'm just testing the waters on my own, like whether I sell 500 or 2, fuck it, you know. You know, I'm just kind of like, it's kind of like branching out to my own. And then the DJ shit, I got deep into the Latin tech house DJing vibes. You know what I'm saying? So a big announcement coming January 9th and shit.
I love that.
So shout out my boy Javi. He was like, let's do something with it. Let's actually do something with it. So shooting a gang of content before that, and trying to do the whole festival Latin route. You know what I'm saying? All the house music and that, comedy, podcasting, and acting. But if they hit me with a 7-month movie role, all that shit could get shut down. I'm gonna go do a 7-month movie role wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And obviously, like, you know, like, I'll follow you and stuff like
Thank
that. And right now, are you single?
Yeah, I'm living life a little bit.
Yeah.
It's hard, fool, I guess.
Because every once in a while, I see you kind of like...
I'll be booed up for like 3 weeks.
You're like booed up for like the night, but like the face is blurred. But like, and she's kind of like a little encuerada. So like, what's up with that?
Nah, well, it's because they like everything that comes with it, but they don't like it. But they don't like everything that comes with it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So my personality, I'm gonna be who I am on camera.
Yeah.
So they love it when we at the shows and they backstage and we eating nice ass. You coming to see us in a different city. I'm buying you your flight. You feel me?
You doing that? You buying flights for chicks?
No, but just for one specific person. I'm not betting
okay.
But like in San Antonio, I have somebody with me. And you feel me? Like, Con and them all have their wives. And I was like, and we're younger than everybody, but I'm like, well, this is kind of the life we live, you know? And that's cool. Yeah. But then you don't like what I'm saying on stage. Or now we taking the meet and greet and you're tripping. Now what the fuck am I? That motherfucker just paid for the steak. You know what I'm saying? Like that flight wasn't free, motherfucker. Yeah. I don't know nobody at Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. She got something. But it's hard, fool. But you know, she's cool.
I don't know who you're talking about.
But he's single.
But I'm single.
The point is that he's fucking single.
So, ladies, if you want to be with an actor by January 23, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not taking you to the premiere because I got to take my mom, but you can come see it with me after somewhere. At the Grove or some shit.
What do you look into when you try to find a girl, or what are some things that kind of like stand out for you that you actually really enjoy?
That she's a woman. At
Is
least.
she the?
Wow.
Hey. This has a heartbeat.
Wow.
Nah. I mean, fool. I don't know. I never really thought about it that deep. But I guess if you can't take a couple drugs, then maybe we can be together.
Got it.
But like I be in
You want her
podcasts
to
saying
have
some wild shit.
Yeah.
And they'll get clipped, go viral, and then I get a call, and I'm like, fool. Like, what am I supposed to tell you?
Yeah.
And then I go on here and then just do wild shit. Like I remember when I did your first podcast?
Yeah.
And I was talking to somebody at the moment, and I said I wanted to go on a date with Chiquis.
Oh yes, I remember this.
So that's the clip went kind of up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
then,
did remember
and
that.
then she brought it up when y'all had her on there. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And it
And
didn't
she was
help
like,
her.
"Oh, so what?" And I'm like, "Fool, she's getting married like in a month."
Take the bid.
Like
Yeah.
but
Bro, and it didn't help that I think Chiquis reposted that.
that's
either.
what I'm saying. That's great. No, 100%. I got free food from all my tias that week. I'm like, look who knows who I am.
But I mean,
fuckers.
you need to be with somebody who can understand that, bro.
Shout out to Chiquis.
Yeah, but then I can't take nobody in the scene because then she can't be doing what I be doing on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you should be with
Maybe I just should
anybody
date a
right now. I
guy.
think
Fuck it.
Now you're 25, man. Just
If you
work.
date a guy, it'd be pretty chill, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Yo.
Down. Fuck
Yeah. Do you still live a little bit up north right now?
Yeah. I'm still staying up there, Yuba City, California.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
where the movie takes place out
Yeah.
there and out here. But yeah, that's it right
Is that
there,
where you
Yuba
guys shot
City.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We shot in the
cool.
fields
Wow.
out
So
there
the
and,
fact that you shot even in the city, wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that was dope. Shitty right there.
Getting to know you a city.
For what's that restaurant we ate at every day?
Happy Vikings?
Happy Vikings, fool.
What was it? Or
We
what?
ate that motherfucker
like a
4
sports
days in a
bar.
row.
Oh, I
It's
love
what?
a good sports bar.
Good
a
ass,
sports bar.
fire ass wings for sure. Those are
Nah,
the top wings.
and then
Wings
the
are
little
fire.
and then the little Viper pasta gas.
Oh, yeah.
What
Like
do you
that
mean Viper
Rattlesnake pasta.
Rattlesnake pasta on
10,
my mama's.
bro. If you guys ever
Neta?
up in Northern
How-
Cali for any reason, stop by Yuba City.
Rattlesnake?
Happy
But
Vikings.
it has
It's not a
rattlesnake
paid sponsorship
meat?
or nothing. I gotta pay for my food every time, but it's fire. It's fire for
Fool,
sure.
we go there and it's like it's a city fool where you're chilling with. It's just fool. You could walk like it was cool as fuck. I remember we hopped in an Uber and it was like the next street. We just didn't know, but Happy Viking. This fool was like, "Hey, do you know where you're gonna go eat?" I was like, "I'm gonna just Uber Eats." He's like, "I'm gonna take you somewhere, fool." And we went and we munched out right there. That shit right there, look, change your life,
Hey,
pa.
so rattlesnake pasta. Why do they call it? Is that just the name of it? Or?
It's a little spicy.
There's a little spice on it.
Because it hits.
Oh, but there's no snake in it.
No.
Bite you.
That's a little razzle
That's a
dazzle.
little bite.
Has a little hiss to it.
Yeah, that's just badass. That shit was good as fire. That's how I remember that motherfucker. We just eating
Little
that.
snap.
I ate that shit like 3-4 times.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'd fuck that up.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd fuck that up, bro.
Good sports bar for sure.
Nothing like a good sports bar, bro. Every time someone asks me what you want to eat, I'm like, you want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings?
You know, strip club food is fire, bro. I swear to God,
Nah,
yeah.
for sure.
I don't usually go to a strip club, but when I do, I've been
You're
to
just going there to
Ecstasies
eat.
in Texas. Shout out my boy Mingo. He took me to a strip club in Ecstasies, and I don't usually go to strip clubs out there like that. 'Cause I'm not about,
yuck,
like, whatever,
neither do
throwing
I.
money.
Yuck.
Like, we brought a PS5. We were
You're
playing
lying.
FIFA. We had our own booth in our section.
That's dope.
We had fire
Damn,
ass
you
Get
bring
the
Hey.
videos out of here, man. Get them out of here.
We
Stop
had some
playing
chicks
FIFA.
dancing that weren't even strippers.
What?
The strippers are bad, huh?
No, they were cool, but
Playing PS5 at a
yeah,
strip
yeah,
club?
yeah. That was.
Nah, strip club food is good. That's
Mis respetos.
I ain't gonna lie.
And especially opening up the FIFA case.
Hey,
Yeah.
on story mode.
That was
We're
me,
here for
my
7
sir.
hours, dog. We're going on story mode. I'm gonna beat the game. Right
Asking
here, dog.
XTC for the Wi-Fi so you can log into your EA Sports.
What?
What?
Just have the headset
No,
on?
I'm fine. Bring me some more wings.
Yeah.
Nah, that is true though, cause Sam's has good food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a food show there, dog.
Did you really? Where can we
Yeah,
watch
for
that?
Sam. Shout out AD. We starving together. Like it's a dope ass food show. We've been to Mexico City for it and everything. And we went to Sam for an episode, and let me tell you, Sam got some fire ass wings.
Man versus food or what?
Nah, we do the man versus food is crazy. Nah, we did the shit. Like, we went to Mexico City. We ate like in the little like pueblitos that is like
Yeah.
enchanted and shit. It was cool.
Man,
Remember, this foot is
Kudo's
crazy.
not losing anything, dog. He's not losing any battle.
Facts, fool. I'm fucking everything.
So
Well, now
you-
I am. Now I'm losing.
You talking about like the wings and stuff? That's good. Like the burgers.
Nah, the
and
strippers
stuff?
are good too,
Bro,
but
that's
the
like
wings,
a
the
no
wings are
thing.
good, fool.
Yeah.
The steak is with like I was like, damn, they serve
They got
fire-ass
steak?
at a strip club.
Really?
They closed that motherfucker down though, by the way.
Oh yeah.
XCC in Dallas, yeah. I tried to go the last time I was there.
For the steak.
For
of
the
course.
steak,
For the
and
steak.
FIFA.
Yeah, yeah.
In FIFA.
It's not like 8 Mall or Valley right here, nothing. You know,
Yeah,
good
no.
stuff.
Yeah, in the valley here. No. Well, guys, I think that's most of the time we have for today. Is there anything else that you guys want to say? Obviously, Clika out January 23rd.
Yes, sir.
2026.
In theaters everywhere.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's
That's in
amazing,
theaters
bro.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Around the universe.
Wow. That's like a huge deal, bro.
Superman's gonna watch that shit.
That's kind of crazy, bro. Like, imagine, like, well, I would assume you guys probably gonna get a lot of opportunities after this shit too, man. I mean, you guys are already
From your mouth to
successful
God,
people,
dog.
man.
Ojalá.
You know, like Jay Dee, you're a super successful musician, man. Like, but I think there would be a lot, like, more networking, more opportunities. That's awesome, man. Congratulations
man.
to you guys.
Thank you,
And
guys.
not only that, you know, representing the Latinos like that, you know, and like what the movie is about, you guys are doing it in real life too.
Yep, for the culture.
No, I'm super excited. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna go to every theater around my area just to go watch it.
Oh, that's dope.
Thank you guys, man, for having us. And
No,
letting
man,
us,
of course. We're excited to have
be
you
on your
guys on.
platform, brother.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, man. Of course, we were super excited. You guys should do like some undercover like movie stuff. Like you guys go to the
pull up,
movies
pull up in the
undercover and
theater.
just pull
Yeah.
up with
The hood.
people.
Nah, I'm scared of that, bro. I don't even want to watch it, bro. The
movie?
fucking whack.
Imagine,
Who the fuck is this guy? And you're right there right next to him. Like,
Guys,
And I'm right there.
I gotta
I'm
get
fucking-
out.
That's funny for you start agreeing like, hey, he fucking sucks, right?
And who the fuck told that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah.
Go watch it. Clika, January
Yes.
23rd in theaters everywhere.
All over.
Rolling.
Take your mom, your grandma, your tia, the Sancho.
Don't sneak in. Pay for the ticket.
Yeah.
fool.
Yeah.
And don't go on a Tuesday when it's $5, fuckers. Go pay the full price.
Full price.
Yeah, don't do matinee, dog. Do 8 p.m.
Dude, hey,
Prime time.
Yeah, primetime, baby. It's a vibe. Josh, you
Yeah.
got anything else to say?
No, man, I'm excited to watch the film. Thank you guys for coming through. Yeah, I'm great. This is amazing, bro. This is gonna be sick. January
I can't
23rd.
wait.
Let's get
I
it.
can't wait.
Clika.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Forever, baby. There it is.
Oh, shit.
Clika
Happy
shit.
New Year's, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, guys.
And late Merry Christmas and Dia de los Reyes and
Yeah, Dia de los
Hanukkah and
Reyes.
whatever you guys
Happy
celebrate.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Y luego ahí viene Carnaval. All right, we ready.
Let's get it. We out of here.
Sí, nos vemos en la próxima plática. Chao.
Ciao.
Just one cheeseburger, dog.